Hi folks, welcome to the channel Hustle Mash. So this video is third of a video series called Making Money Online in Q4 2021. So I am taking a challenge and I'm trying to make $1,000 in this Q4. It's just $1,000. It seems realistic and I hope I'll achieve it. Now in this video, we'll be seeing how we can list Shine On POD products in Amazon.com. So let's roll on our short intro. Before we proceed, let's understand some things about ShineOn. So ShineOn offers two solutions. So we are having a ShineOn.com, which is called as the ShineOn platform solution, and then we are having a ShineOn Shopify app. So for this particular case, we'll be relying on ShineOn Shopify app. When it comes to ShineOn.com website, the thing is that you are permitted to list items there. So once you publish a product in ShineOn.com, you are responsible to drive traffic to your listings and thus generate a sale. So the probability that you make an organic sale in ShineOn.com is very less. You have to drive your own traffic. So when I tell traffic, the first thing that comes to your mind would be FB ads. Yes. So most of the people rely on FB ads. So and as you know, FB ads is not cheap. It's expensive. For testing, for scaling, everything, you need a lot of money if you are relying on FB ads. So for this specific reason, some people shy away from using the ShineOn platform. So instead, they rely on a Shopify store. So they'll have a Shopify store, and inside the store, they'll have the ShineOn Shopify app installed. Don't get mistaken. When I tell it is cheap only in terms of the investment required. It needs a lot of effort and time. Like I mentioned, if you're considering to sell ShineOn products on Amazon, Shopify solution is the way to go. So I assume you are already having a Shopify store and you are already having a ShineOn app installed there. So if not, go to shopify.com, provide your email address and sign up to Shopify store. So this will give you a 14-day free trial. So before the trial ends, what you can do is like go to your Shopify store, go to settings, you can remove the online store, and thus you can downgrade the plan to Shopify Lite. So Shopify Lite will cost you only $9 per month. So the investment for Shopify is going to be $9 per month. When I tell removing online store, you are not deleting any items or anything. You are just removing the online version of your store. You can still list products in marketplaces like Amazon and Etsy from your Shopify using the Shopify Lite plan. I'm not going to explain how you are going to set up the Shopify store. You can refer other videos, or if you need any help, comment below. I'll be glad to help you. Once the Shopify store is set up, go to google.com, search for ShineOn Shopify app. Go to this particular link and install the ShineOn app inside your Shopify store. So here you will have to provide your credit card and you will have to set up the app. So once this is ready, you are having the ShineOn solution ready at your end. Before we proceed, let's understand the flow. So from your Shopify store, now you can publish a ShineOn product. Download the images for that particular product. Using these images and using a text description, you can publish the product in your Amazon seller portal. Now, when an order comes through Amazon, you can only see the order on the Amazon seller portal. There is no communication to your Shopify store. We are considering a manual case. So in such cases, what we need to do is like click on that particular order. You can see the respective customer information. Now go to your Shopify store, create a manual order using the customer information you are seeing on the open order on the Amazon seller portal. Now, once the order is created, this order will flow into the ShineOn Shopify app. ShineOn Shopify app will detect a base cost. For example, say you are trying to sell a love note necklace. So it will detect the base cost, which is like something around $15 plus the shipping charge from your credit card, and the order will be placed. So that's how it works. Now, after a couple of days, once the order is fulfilled, you can see the tracking ID on the ShineOn app if you click the order. So this tracking order should be manually entered, manually punched in the Amazon portal website to fulfill the shipment. So once the order is fulfilled, you will get the amount in your Amazon seller portal. So now let's proceed further. So we'll be seeing basically 4 steps here. First is like sign up as an Amazon seller. Second is like apply and get GTIN exception. Third one is like start listing products, and fourth one is like automate the process. Step is like you should register yourself as an Amazon seller. For this, you are having two options. One is individual account, and second one is professional account. So I recommend professional account. That's what I am using. It costs $39.95 per month, and the Amazon individual account is free. Why I prefer this is like this is having some advantages. So once you sign up as professional seller, you will have access to Amazon custom program, Amazon ads, etc. And another thing is like you are also having access to the Amazon marketplace web services. I believe that is the only way you can automate it. So I don't think we can automate the entire process using an Amazon individual account. I am from India. I will tell the process I went through to sign up as Amazon seller. So I signed up as Amazon professional seller. Then they had a video interview scheduled. So initially I had to provide credit card information, address information, and some documents. And so those are the first step. After that, they will schedule a video interview with us. On the video interview, they will verify the documents. So once that is verified, they will send a postcard to us to verify our address. I think the verification takes around like 7 to 14 days. Once that is done, you can sign into the portal. Now the second step. So you need to apply for GTN exception. Why you need to apply for GTN exception? The thing is that the Shine-On products doesn't have a barcode or a UPC code or a so this needs to be created as like new product in an Amazon without a product ID. So for this reason, you need to apply for GTN exception. For GTN exception, you will get this page. Apply for GTN exception. Select the category. In your case, that is going to be clothing and jewelry. Provide the brand as generic and click apply. Within few minutes, you will get the notification that you are approved. So once you are approved, now you can go to the next page, which is listing the product. For the next few steps, let's jump onto the screen share mode and we'll continue.
Log into Amazon Central. On homepage, you can see the list of marketplaces you have opted for, the number of open orders, messages from your customers, account balance, etc. To proceed, you need to have products published on your Shopify store. For this, you need to log into your Shopify store. Once logged in, go to Shine On app. Click on New Product. You can select the item and create your products. Alternatively, you can also create products in bulk using the bulk generator tool. Let's say you're having three images: GIF to A JPEG, GIF to B JPEG, and GIF to C JPEG. Once you upload these images, the tool will create the products. The title will be derived from the file name of image as well as the template. As you can see, you can create up to 100 products in one shot. Once you're comfortable with the process, I recommend you to try bulk generator. If you're relying on sales channels like Etsy, Amazon, Bonanza, and other marketplaces, scaling the number of listings is very important, and hence this tool will be very useful. Right now, you can list all items on Amazon except the engraved watches and everlasting necklace, which is a solid gold item. To my knowledge, all other items come under fashion jewelry. To get the GTN exception for fashion jewelry was easy. However, to list watches or fine jewelry items, you need to undergo more scrutiny from the Amazon end. For example, to get GTN exception for fine jewelry, you first need to pass a quiz. Post that, you need to submit documents to verify brand, materials used, and all. You can also explore Amazon Handmade program. I see that many list Shine On products using this too. However, I don't have much knowledge regarding this. Now that your products are published, let's go back to Amazon Seller Central. Under the inventory menu, click on Add Product. Like I mentioned earlier, Shine On products doesn't have a UPC code or product ID. Hence, click on the option on the left side, which is I am adding a product that is not sold on Amazon. Now we need to select the category. Most of our items fall under pendant necklaces. Choose that. Based on the category selected, you will get a form to fill in. Make sure to enter the same brand name for which you had got the GTN exemption. Switch to More Attributes view, which is the advanced view. Fill in all the primary fields. Most of them are self-explanatory. However, let me try to explain a little bit here. Research and write the title. Based on whom you are targeting, fill in the department. I usually select women for message card necklaces, and for cross and dog tag necklaces, I enter the option unisex adult. Based on the item, select the gem type. Cubic zirconia and no gemstone are the options I rely on. When it comes to the fields related to material, I enter the value as stainless steel. I'm not going to create a variant for this. However, this is an option I recommend you to explore. For example, if you want to list the standard box and mahogany style luxury box under a single parent listing, this is the way you should be doing it. You need to enter the SKU code here. This is important and critical to automate the order processing. It will be available on your Shopify store for each of your product. Go there, copy from there and paste it here. Provide the price of your unit. I recommend to start listing for $39 and later once you start getting sales and reviews, you can slowly increase the price and test it out. The field quantity determines the stock. If you enter 99, it means you have 99 of this product under stock. Handling time is critical. If you miss out deadline to ship an order, it might bring in penalty. I recommend providing 4 days under this field. During non-holiday season, Shine-On team is not operative on the weekend. During holiday season, it might take 5 to 7 days or more to ship an item. So based on your experience of orders, feel free to increase or decrease the number of days required. Upload the product images. Please note Amazon have certain guidelines listed for this. The main image, the first image, should have a white background, else Amazon will reject it. You can do this using Photoshop or GIMP, else you can rely on online tools like removal.ai. Next section is the description. Writing a good description and bullet points is important. Maybe in future I'll do a separate video in detail regarding this. Under search terms, provide all keywords that you can think of associated with your product. Please don't repeat the words here. A group of words is enough. Amazon is smart enough to jumble these words in all combinations possible. I would like to explicitly select no warranty option under the warranty type. Once all the important fields are entered, you can submit your listing. Make sure to enter as many details as possible. This will improve the chance of your listing to appear on first page when a customer does a search. Hence, it can bring more traffic and thus improve the chance of you making a sale. I hope by now you have an understanding of how to manually publish your listing on Amazon. Try to imagine how much time you need to list 10 products. It might need more than an hour. So let's also learn another way to upload items in bulk. Amazon provides the provision to upload an Excel file and thus upload multiple products in one shot. For this, go to Inventory, click on Add Product via Upload. This is where you need to upload the Excel file. But first, let's see how to download the template and fill it. Click on Download an Inventory, select the desired category. In our case, this is pendant necklaces. By default, Amazon.com will be selected as your marketplace and the type of file will be advanced. Leave them as such. Hit on Generate Template button. Now let's open and understand the file. Once the file is open, go through each sheet and try to understand. You need to fill the details on the sheet titled as template. As you can see, there are a lot of columns to be filled in. It takes a couple of uploads to get used with this. However, once understood, it will be just a matter of editing the SKU code, product name, and few basic fields for the future uploads. You can refer the sheet titled Valid Values to get an idea of what values needs to be entered and where. One question you would have is how do we feed in the product images? For this, you need to upload the images to your web server and provide the respective URLs for these files. Alternatively, you can depend on services like IMGUR, PostIMG, Dropbox, etc. However, keep in mind when URLs are ready, the images are available for public. Hence, ensure to delete the images from server later. Another cool thing is that using the variation section, you can list different styles for your products. First row, you can enter the main listing. Under the second and third rows, you can enter the standard box and mahogany style listings. For this, ensure to provide the parent SKU code for the child. For easiness, I have provided links in the description section to Excel files with many pre-filled values. Feel free to download these and use them. Once the file is ready with all the values required, you can upload it to Amazon. This way, you can list multiple products in one shot. Before we proceed on how to automate the order processing, make sure you know how to fulfill an order manually. If not, please go back and see the video starting from 340. To automate, you can use one of the two apps, Amazon by Codisto or Amazon integration by CD Commerce. Many other options are also available. You can check them as well. However, in this video, I'll explain how to achieve the automation using Codisto. Go for the free plan as it offers 50 order processing per month. Later, if required, you can consider to upgrade. After installing it, you need to grant permission to access your seller account. Once installed, you will find it under the sales channel section of your Shopify store. For now, we will use it only for order syncing and processing. I believe from here, you can directly push the products to Amazon too. I can't recall exactly how I connected. You will either have the option to connect under overview or settings. You just need to go there and do some couple of clicks and grant the permission to connect to your Amazon seller central account. And next step I would like to do is to go to listings. Under this, you can find the settings for attribute mapping. Go through this. Here I uncheck these two options so that price and stock numbers doesn't get updated. However, I recommend to use the same price on Amazon and Shopify store. This will make it easy to calculate your profit. Also, scroll down and make sure to edit the dispatch time. I would like to set it to a constant value of 4 days. Next step is to link the existing products. Go to manage listings and link the existing products. I am only explaining things from a peripheral point of view. There are more things to explore and discuss. You can explore further and thus you can automate things further. But for now, we are good. We have automated order sync and processing. Now, when a new order comes in Amazon, it will show up in your Amazon store too. However, Shinon app will take some time to sync and hence the order won't be immediately shown here. If you can't wait, just hit the sync button. Now you will see the new order listed. There is again a waiting time to pay for this order. You can scroll down and release the payment. You can visit the settings under setup to change the auto billing settings. However, I recommend to leave it as such, leave it with the default values. So this will give you time to hold and cancel some orders if required. Once the payment is made, you can see that order is in production. Now, if you click on this order, you will see that the tracking ID is blank. After a few days, Shinon will ship this. Then the USPS tracking number will be populated here. Post this, Codista will take the tracking number and provide it to Amazon, and thus it will fulfill the order.
So that's it for this video. I hope this helped you. So if you already own a Shopify store with Shinon products, then I urge you to try out Amazon as a option. And also let me know if you want a detailed walkthrough of each of the steps mentioned. Bye for now and thanks for watching.